Ever wondered how to make the perfect sushi roll at home? Welcome to a culinary journey that's about to take you to the heart of Japan, as we unravel the art of sushi making. Sushi, a delightfully intricate yet simple dish, has its roots deeply embedded in Japanese culture. Originating as a method of preserving fish in fermented rice during the Edo period, sushi has evolved into a global phenomenon. From Tokyo's bustling streets to New York's high-rise buildings, this bite-sized delicacy has carved out a place in the hearts and palates of people worldwide. There's an array of sushi types to explore. Nigiri, a hand-pressed mound of rice topped with a slice of raw fish. Maki, the familiar seaweed-wrapped roll. And sashimi, the minimalist art of sliced raw fish, to name just a few. Each type has its unique charm, but today we're focusing on a classic. Today you'll learn how to make a classic sushi roll right in your own kitchen. To start off, gather your ingredients. The first and most crucial one is sushi rice. This short-grain rice is unique due to its sticky consistency once cooked. It's the glue that holds your sushi together. Next, we have nori sheets. These thin seaweed sheets are what give your sushi roll its traditional look and a subtle oceanic flavor. Then comes the star of the show, the fresh fish. Tuna, salmon, or any other sashimi-grade fish will do. The freshness of your fish will significantly impact the taste of your sushi, so choose wisely. Vegetables like cucumber and avocado add a delightful crunch and creaminess to your sushi roll. And let's not forget the condiments: soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger. These are the three musketeers of sushi, each adding a unique layer of flavor that complements the others. Remember, sushi is all about simplicity and quality. The better your ingredients, the better your sushi roll will taste. The heart of any sushi roll is the rice. Indeed, the rice is not just a filler or a base, it's the soul of your sushi roll. It's what gives sushi its distinct tangy flavor and sticky texture. Now let's get started on preparing it. The first step is washing the rice. This might seem like a simple task, but it's crucial to get it right. The goal here is to remove the outer starch from the grains. This helps to prevent the rice from becoming too gummy once it's cooked, so you'll want to rinse it under cold water. Be gentle, you don't want to break the grains. Rinse until the water runs clear. It usually takes about 3 to 4 rinses. Next, we move on to soaking. This step is often overlooked, but it's vital for achieving that quintessential sushi rice texture. Soaking allows the grains to absorb water and expand, leading to a better cooking result. Soak the washed rice in cool water for about 30 minutes. Now, we come to the cooking part. Traditional Japanese sushi calls for short-grain rice. It's known for its sticky texture when cooked, which is perfect for sushi. You might be tempted to use other types of rice, but if you're aiming for authenticity, stick to short grain. The rice is cooked in a ratio of 1 part rice to 1.1 parts water. Once the water boils, reduce the heat, cover, and let it simmer until the water is completely absorbed. Once the rice is cooked, it's time to season it. This is where sushi vinegar comes into play. It's a blend of rice vinegar, sugar, and salt. It gives the rice its unique tangy flavor. Sprinkle the vinegar mix over the hot rice and fold it in gently, making sure each grain is coated. Finally, let the rice cool to room temperature. It's important to let it cool naturally. Don't rush the process by refrigerating it. Your sushi rice is now ready to use. This is the foundation of your sushi roll, the canvas to your masterpiece. Treat it with respect and it will reward you with a delicious sushi experience. Now comes the exciting part: assembling your sushi roll. The first step in this process is to lay your nori sheet flat on the bamboo mat. The bamboo mat is your best friend in sushi making. It's your tool to ensure a beautifully round and tightly rolled sushi. Next, you're going to spread the sushi rice onto the nori sheet. The trick here is to wet your fingers a bit before handling the rice. This will stop the rice from sticking to your fingers and allow for a smoother spread. Remember to leave about 1 inch of the nori sheet at the top without rice. This is essential for sealing the roll later on. Now let's talk about the fillings. This is where you can let your creativity run wild. Whether you're a fan of the classic cucumber and avocado combination, or you're feeling adventurous with some fresh salmon and cream cheese, the choice is yours. Just remember, less is more. Overfilling your sushi roll can lead to a messy roll that's hard to eat. Once you've added your fillings, it's time to roll. Start by lifting the edge of the mat closest to you. Use your fingers to hold the fillings in place while you roll the mat over the fillings. Apply a bit of pressure to make sure your sushi roll is firm. Keep rolling, ensuring the fillings stay in the middle of the roll. When you reach the end of the roll, use the inch of nori sheet you left free of rice to seal your sushi roll. A bit of water can help if the nori isn't sticking properly. Finally, give your roll a good squeeze with the bamboo mat. This will ensure your sushi roll is tightly packed and holds its shape when sliced. And there you have it, your sushi roll is assembled and ready to be sliced. The art of sushi making is a journey, and you've just completed a crucial step. Don't worry if your first few attempts don't look perfect. Like all great things, sushi making takes practice, so keep rolling and enjoy the process. The final step is to slice and serve your sushi roll. This is where your sushi journey culminates into a masterpiece. A delight not just for the palate, but also for the eyes. To begin with, you'll need a sharp knife. And not just any knife, but one that's been made specifically for sushi. The blade needs to be sharp, yes, but also long enough to cut through the roll in one single smooth motion. And here's a neat trick to ensure that your slices come out perfect every time. Dampen your knife with a little bit of water before each cut. This prevents the rice from sticking to the blade and keeps your cuts clean and precise. Now, when it comes to slicing the roll, patience is key. Start at the very edge, applying gentle but firm pressure. The aim here is to let the knife do the work, not your arm muscles. Slice through in one fluid motion, maintaining the integrity of the roll. Repeat this process, making sure to wet your knife between each cut until you have a platter of bite-sized sushi pieces. Next, it's time to serve your sushi. And no sushi experience is complete without the traditional accompaniments of soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger. Soy sauce adds a salty, umami kick, while the wasabi provides a fiery contrast. The pickled ginger, on the other hand, serves as a palate cleanser, allowing you to fully appreciate the distinct flavors of each piece. Arrange your sushi pieces on a plate and place small amounts of soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled ginger on the side. And there you have it, a plate of homemade sushi ready to be savored. Remember, sushi is more than just a dish, it's an art form, an experience. It's about taking the time to appreciate not just the taste, but also the beauty and craftsmanship that goes into each roll. Congratulations, you've just made your first sushi roll at home. So, you see, making sushi at home isn't as difficult as it seems. We've walked through the entire process together, from selecting the right ingredients to mastering the art of rolling and slicing. Remember, the secret lies in the rice. It's all about getting that balance of sweetness and vinegar just right. As for the fillings, don't be afraid to get creative. Traditional sushi often features seafood, but there's no reason why you can't experiment with different combinations. Maybe try some avocado and cucumber for a refreshing twist, or even some spicy tuna if you're feeling adventurous. And let's not forget about presentation. A well-presented sushi roll can be a feast for the eyes as well as the palate. So take your time, enjoy the process, and before you know it, you'll be rolling sushi like a pro. Thank you for joining this sushi masterclass. Now go ahead and enjoy your homemade sushi.